Hello fellow survivors and welcome back to Misery. I'm back here, still alive, although not much health, and we got 3 afflictions, and the timing was really bad because we got that one that changes your healing at the worst possible time, Haunted Mine. So now the way that this works in terms of our health is that we kind of has to treat it as if this was Nogoa or we have the final affliction. I want to basically not take any damage because I want to get up to full health, because now health recovery is very slow. It's still there and it's going to be there for about 30 more days, but it's going to be very, very slow. So I want to try and take as little damage as possible, which means primarily I have to stay warm and also have food. What we're going to do now, we're going to have to start looking for the moose because we do have the bow. So we can start hunting moose now. And I want to get the moose hide satchel as well. So if we look at our inventory, let's sort it out first. Time of day is it's sunny in morning. It's going to be cold out there, but it's always cold out there. Need some more guts, but we'll get that with the bear and all that stuff, so not to worry about that. And we have also, in the last episode, we made a sled. So this is going to be great for hunting the bear. And let's just have a little look at inventory if there's something we can like drop and not take with us. Let's just go upstairs. I'm going to drop anything. We don't really need 2 of these flares. Let's drop the marine flare. Acorns, I guess we can carry that around. I'm not sure if that's necessary though. Peaches, tomato, yeah, okay. We can carry this around just so we can cook stuff as we're out there. We don't really need it though, but we can still carry it around. Bunch of teas, we'll need that. And the book is wood. We can use that. We need 2 accelerants. Probably not, but we're going to carry 2 anyway, just in case we need it. So we aren't heavy yet, but we will be. Do I have any food outside? I don't think I do. I don't think I have any of that stuff. So we do need to eat some food soon, but we'll do what we can. In any case though, we're going to now head to Unnamed Pond. I will not hunt rabbits on the way because I think that's not really a priority right now. Instead, I might kill the bear, maybe, but primarily I want to find the moose. That's what I really want to do. We're gonna head out. I can take a little bit of damage, but generally speaking, I want to avoid taking damage. I don't have that much coal though. What we can do is we can do a little moose scouting session. So we can check now the Unnamed Pond for the moose, and actually as I'm walking, I'll tell you the plan. We're gonna do a little moose scouting here. Alright, very cold out, but we'll do what we can. We're gonna check for the moose at Unnamed Pond, and if it's not there, we're gonna go to Trappers. And if it's not there either, we are gonna go to Milton, because Milton, then I'll get coal going through the mine that's there. Not mine, the cave rather. And if it's not there, I can then go into Fallen Muskeg and check there. And even if it's not in Fallen Muskeg, I can go into Bleak Inlet. But there will be a moose. There's always a moose in Bleak Inlet. As you can see, it's really, really cold already. I might have to start a fire soon, because it's a little bit far to Unnamed Pond. It depends how much damage I really want to take, and the answer really is I don't want to take really any damage. I could, in that case, get 1 rabbit, because then I can start a fire and harvest this rabbit. And if I am doing 1 rabbit, I guess I might as well do 2. And start a fire just over here to get as far as I can. So let's start a fire here in a second. Take a little bit of cold damage, but it's okay. Over here is good, by this tree. We're not... Oh, I don't have tinder. Whoops. Okay, change of plan then. Because I'm not going to spend time making tinder. I might as well just keep going until I pick up tinder, which is over here.
If I don't warm up soon.
I just need to have my flare ready because there can be a wolf here. We'll take a small amount of damage here. Not too bad though. Put out a wolf. Typical me. I'm not gonna kill any rabbits, and then I kill rabbits. Over here there's tinder. Once I grab these cattails, should be some around here, I think. Oh, they're further down. Okay, we're just gonna tank a little bit of damage then. A little bit. Because if I'm gonna spend, it's only 5 minutes in game, so it's like a minute real time or so. It's only 5 minutes to make tinder, but I might as well progress while I do that. And here's some coal. It's great. You can find coal on rivers, in rivers rather. It's not that many rivers really. It's mostly lakes, but you can find it here. You can find it in Coastal Highway. They squeeze them up. I'm not sure if it's even worth making a fire now because we're going to Unknown Pond, and over here is the cabin. So by the time I light the fire, I mean, I'm almost there. So I think I'm actually going to go to this cabin here, warm up there, and then we'll start the next fire. So I'll take a little bit of damage here, but it's okay. I wasn't planning on taking any damage, but it's just not worth the resources yet. I'm just going to tank it. We can harvest these rabbits indoors to warm up. You can also see if the moose is there. If the moose is there, we'll obviously kill the moose like right away. If the moose is not there, it's looking grim in terms of having a moose in Mystery Lake. It can still spawn in Trapper's Cabin, but it's kind of rare that that's the spawn for it. These are here. No, this isn't a spawn either, because there's no markings. Let's just grab this rabbit quick. There's a deer carcass there which could be handy as well. Alright, we'll go and harvest these rabbits indoors. We'll loot the rest of the stuff later, so we can warm up. Alright. So warming up here, which is fine. Let's just quickly loot first. I can take a book out of the way here. Not much loot at all. Oh, nothing really. Off, I guess. Okay, let's harvest some rabbits. And we can probably do it by hand. It takes too long. I think we can do the meat with the knife pretty fast. I got time because I don't want to get cold. But still, it's say like 40 minutes doing it with knife and then the hide by hand. There we are. So Hypothermia is healed. I do need to eat and drink soon. And we're gonna, since the moose wasn't outside, we'll start a fire near one of the carcasses. Alright, let's see. Food-wise, let's eat. We're gonna eat some cattails. Wasn't going to eat cattails, but we're going to. It's probably good enough. A drink. And I just will start curing these while we're at it. How's the next one? And oh, actually, I don't know if I should have done that because I used my hands now to make the incision cut, didn't I? Yeah, see, weight was lost. Whoops. Because I used my hands first, I grabbed the hide without using a knife, so I didn't make an incision. So even though I got the hide, no problem, it impacted the weight of the rabbit, so I got less meat from it basically. So always do whatever requires the incision first. I'm gonna use these harvesting animations. They're not so bad. Yeah. You might hear my wife in the background in today's episode because she's playing in the other room. Okay,
Could eat anything
there we are.
right now.
We are warm. We stink. That's okay. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna take this. And we're gonna go and see if we can find... I'm gonna grab these books here. We're already heavy anyway. Just for fuel. And... oh, wait a minute. Sorry. I forgot to make tinder. And also here, there's tinder here and these newspapers. Let's take the newspapers. Better than making tinder. It's heavy, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so there was a maple sapling over there, but I'm going to leave that. Do that later. Wow, it's windy. Very windy. Loot this quick. I'm gonna see if the bear is out, if it's even here. And there's usually a deer carcass here, so here will, in Unknown Pond will be a great place to start a fire. But then I can harvest the deer carcass and cook these rabbits at the same time. Did I pick up this? Oh yeah, I did, yeah. Should have maybe checked for distress pistol shots. Look how fast we're getting cold. Minus 16. Okay, it's not too bad. Again, like I said in an early episode, it's not just a question of how cold it is. It's how fast you get cold. Where's the deer carcass? There's always a deer carcass here. Not here today? Always a deer carcass. Oh, where is it? I mean, we could hunt the deer instead. But if I miss... do I really want to hunt the deer? Maybe I do. We can try hunting this deer. Get a bit and we can light a fire next to it. Let's try and get this deer. I wasn't going to, but it doesn't matter. Let's see around here. Here we go. Alright, let's make a fire right here. Drop my stuff.
Felt so cold in my life.
I'm going to start a fire so we can warm up. This is a decent spot also because of the hill. So make a fire so we can cook some food, get some deer meat going, and stay warm. And then we gotta keep going. So we can see, like right now, I'm playing and I do have health regeneration still, even though it's very slow. And it's very hard to actually stay on top of it and not be cold. So you can imagine what this is like when it's going to be no health regeneration. Then you're on a knife's edge, like completely. I think we will make some water. And we'll cook the food, the rabbit food, on the skillet, which we will eat. Okay, we can also start harvesting this. I think we'll use a hacksaw for that. 2 kilos. Does it really take that long? Let's use a knife for the first one. Then we might use a hacksaw after. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna cook the rabbits first because the rabbits don't give a lot of calories. Yeah, 23 minutes, okay. And now we can use hacksaw. 2 kilos. Now we're warming up. And we're getting some food, we're getting some water, so this is great. I like to wrap this up before it gets too cold. Right, and then the next rabbit. 1 minute, okay. I'm still gonna do 2 kilos. Warming up slowly, but we are warming up. So we're good. Yeah, just double cap. Let's eat this. Get all the rabbit meat eaten. 7 minutes. Let's put this on. Just grab this water. And how much water have we? Can make another 2 liters really. 28 minutes. Okay, well, let's make another 2 liters. 2 kilos. Getting all our meats full here. Would like to head to the trapper's cabin soon. Eat that as well. After this water has been cooked, we are going to just cook the rest of the stuff. Okay, the meat's the most important part here really. 3 kilos. No, it should be warm, and I don't think the fire is gonna go out unless wind's picking up, but I was still good. Might leave that last piece. Put the books on. Right, so 22 minutes, 35 minutes. Let's just quickly grab some cattails if we can. And feathers as well. There are some cattails around this wolves over there, but because I'm dropping the meat all the time, they can't really detect me very easily. Would like all of these cattails, but it's fine. I'm not gonna go all the way over there to those wolves to grab them. I'm getting cold very fast here, so we are going to only grab some of these. We'll check the hunter's blind also very quickly. Then we're going to use teas to continue traveling. Leave the rest of that. Let's just quickly check here. Gosh. Against the wind, you look so slow. I didn't actually see if there were bones in there, but it looks like there might not be a bear in this area. We got peaches, whetstone. Oh, fire striker. Very nice. Good find. Starting to get cold again. Okay. Now I'm going to grab all the other mushrooms that I have because it takes too long. Only these ones because they're on the way.
Starting to feel numb.
And then we gotta head to the trapper's cabin. Or we can go back to this other cabin. I would prefer going to trappers. Okay, 1 minute. Let's make a tea. Herbal tea.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Okay, and now we can put on more of this meat. Takes 36 minutes. Let's grab the hide. Then we need to go to trappers. Okay. It's all been cooked. And we got a lot of food here, which is great. 6. We might as well, it's picking up now, but let's see if we can grab these guts as well. The last piece of meat, I don't know if we'll realistically get that. We should also go and get our pies and pots that we left behind in Mystery Lake in the last episode. But it is what it is. Okay. Alright, we gotta go soon. I don't think we will cook the last part. Sorry, grab this. How long does this take? 7 minutes? Alright, let's do it. And we're almost exhausted, so we need to get to safety. Thinking of maybe going back to the cabin because it's closer. I don't know. Let's heat up our teas because we will be using them to avoid taking damage. And these are almost ready, so let's just pick up the stuff.
Drop any of this gear.
And I am very heavy now, but we have this thing called the sled. We're going to drop, or deploy rather, our sled. Gonna put in a bunch of stuff. Putting all of this meat. And all of this stuff too. And smell. And then everything that's heavy that I can just spare. Things like water. And, the pots can go in there. Hacksaw can go in there. The book can go in there. Bedrock can go in there. Whatever. Spare firewood. That book can go in there. Peaches can go in there. Alright, so now things are much better. Oh, it's blocking the T's, so let's just move it a little bit. Okay. We are good. Grab a torch. Okay, let's go. We got everything, and we don't smell anymore because we put everything in here. Torch went out because we, but now, because I put everything in here, I can walk much faster. And I don't smell. At least not as much. So we're gonna make much more time, better time.
It's getting dark out
I
here.
could drink a coffee,
Shelter.
but I'm not sure I can be bothered because we're not gonna be that tired by the time we get there. I'll drink a couple teas in a second, once we get a bit closer. I think probably the birch tea. Okay, so around here, going to drink some teas. Also that. Let's drink a birch tea and also a rosehip tea. Go. And then we keep going. And I'm going to try to not get cold at all. But if I do get cold, it's fine. We got a lot of resources, which is great. We got food, we got guts, hides that we can use for crafting later. So I don't feel that clothing matters that much in this difficulty because you're going to get so cold all the time. But in the long run, maybe you want to go for it just because it's very likely going to be cold outside regardless because it's just so cold and you drain really fast. So outside it doesn't matter that much, I guess. The main thing that being warm outside will do in this difficulty is that it will slow down how fast you get cold. So if I have the warmest gear possible, like I do an Interloper, where Interloper like warmth is above all. If I do that, then I'm still going to be cold, freezing and misery. It's just that I'll get cold slightly slower. But at least when you're warm, when you're by a fire or in a cave or something, at least you'll warm up a bit faster. So I'm not too bothered about having the warmest gear possible like right now. But in the late game, then it's worth trying it out. Try to get the best warmest gear you can. Maybe even ditching the moose satchel at that point and see what happens. Can I drag this down here? Too steep. Uh-oh, we're kind of stuck. Yeah, we are stuck. Okay, well that's fine. Move all of it to inventory and pick this up. Okay, we're almost there anyway. No moose. We'll check again tomorrow.
This pack is getting too heavy to
We stink now, but it's fine. There's probably a bear here. Might as well drink another tea. Because I didn't see a bear in Unnamed Pond. So that means that the bear in Misery is in Mystery Lake itself, or here, and or by clearing. This is so slow, but it's okay. Barely see anything. So the moose at Trappers is unique compared to the other moose in the game, that it doesn't have moose markings. There are no moose markings on the trees for this particular moose. And this moose can also spawn even if you have moose spawn somewhere else. So this is one of those moose that can it's a bit unique. It can spawn in addition to the other moose, and it's cold. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of cold damage here then. And it can spawn here regularly without moose markings, but it's not something to really gamble on. The fact that one moose markings in the other two places suggests that the moose in Mystery Lake is either not there or it's here. Alright, we're gonna go inside, but let's just drop most of our food out here in our outdoor freezer. Load of meat I didn't cook. For tomorrow or something. Alright, we're indoors. Warming up. But we don't really need to. We want to sleep first. So I'm going to sleep, but first I'm going to drop stuff to cure. There we are. And we can sleep for 7 hours. We can just do it right now. There we are. Now it's nighttime. Well, we can do some stuff. We can have a look around. Might save the fuel for later though. Let's see if there's something obvious. Some bits in a storm lantern, sweet. Okay. Hacksaw, look at that. Picked it up when it's light though. Save the fuel. Okay, so before we go back to sleep, I'm gonna do a few things. I want to prepare acorns. Yeah, we can do that. Takes 30 minutes. We're healing, as you can see. We can prepare some mushrooms or something like that. Yeah, let's do that. About an hour. I want to sleep 7 hours is what I want to do. Anything to prepare here? We need one more acorn stack. Let me just think here. Yeah, let's make tinder. We have some, but let's make some more. I think we're still level 1 fire starting, so tinder still matters. Level 2 fire starting, okay, yeah. We might as well make some. I'm gonna sleep 7 hours in a second. I don't really care if it's into the day, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go to Milton. Okay, so let's sleep. Let's eat this venison we have cooked here, and then drink a herbal tea. And we'll put 7 hours. There we are. We're getting there in terms of our health. And now I want to keep going. I think maybe I want to leave this stuff here. There's no real point in dragging it along. So let's just drop our rabbit hides there. They hide there. And how many is this? 5? Let's just put a note here. Put trappers. 3 rabbit hide. Deer hide. Guts. Okay. Right, now let's look around. What we got here? I still haven't found a pry bar. You can put the storm lantern here too, because I don't need 2 storm lanterns. Take the charcoal so I can map if I want to. Sewing kit, that's nice. Probiotics. Boru. Nothing there. Hacksaw hidden under the chair. Oops. Yeah. What's the condition of it actually?
I could use
83, and the one I have is 70, okay, 67. We'll switch them around. And drawer. Nothing. Cooking book. Alright, we can take that, but we'll leave it though, we don't need it now. Oh, candy bar, dog food, soda, we'll take all of that stuff. Okay, we need a pry bar still. It's stupid I don't have a pry bar yet. Check this out. Looks like 37 or something. And 1? Oh, no, no. 37. It was 1. 37 and 1. Okay. And 5.
This
Hey,
will come in handy.
boots. Beans. Boots are good. They're worse than these ones though. We're going to drop all this stuff. I can come back for it later. Just misc stuff here. Alright. Now we need to make our weight a bit light. Let's also drop everything else we don't need. So let's get rid of these books. You're a fire striker. Why are we that heavy? What's making us so heavy? Is it the wood? I feel like it shouldn't be this heavy. It might be the water. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, let's just leave this here. Extra fire striker. Let's maybe put that in the note. Fire striker, hacksaw, phantom. Okay, so it'll be heavy, but it's fine. We need to bring some deer meat with us as well, because otherwise we don't have enough. We have to eat found food. Moose. Oh. No moose. Okay, let's grab. I'm gonna take all of this.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
And the cooked meat can stay here. We're gonna head into the cave here. We're gonna go to Milton and find a moose there. Because there's only really 2 places it can be in Milton. Although I don't really want to check both of them. I just want to check one, which is the basin. Because the other one requires I go through Milton and into Milton and all that stuff, and I don't really want to do that. So I was looking down because I was trying to clean something on my screen. I think I'll leave going into Milton itself later. It just takes too long. So I mostly want to go through here, grab the coal, and then goat down to to Milton Basin, because there'll be birch bark there, and a moose spawn is there too. And if the moose is not there, it's not a big deal. We can go into Fallen Muskeg, get some more birch bark, check the moose spawn. If it's not there either, well then Bleak Inlet, there we go. I think I'm going to use the lantern here. I can see, but it's kind of tricky. So I think I'd rather do this.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Marginally warming up here as well. Got some coal. This mine, or cave rather, doesn't give that much coal. I think it's like 7 pieces or something. Seems to be more though. There's 5 there. You didn't usually see them that detailed. What's the temperature now? 11 degrees, but still warming up very slowly. Very slowly. This is the cave you come out of by in reverse if you do Wintermute, leading into Mystery Lake. Okay. Yeah, so far it is 7, isn't it? Warming up a little bit more. Oh, more than 7, it's 10. Great stuff. We're going to use it for sure. Coal helps a lot. So because of the affliction, we warm up slower than usual, but at least we're still warming up. And using coal is going to be great. This one was easy to miss. Yeah, I took out quite a few pieces of coal there. That was great. Now, before we head out, we could actually warm up a little bit more by just doing something like a arrow sip. I don't know if I want to do that though. I think we're okay, but what I might do is sharpen this knife a little bit. One more time. And then I think we'll be warm. Or warm enough anyway. That's good enough. And here there'll be cattails as well.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
There's Will's plane crash over there in the distance. And here's some cattail. How cold is it? Minus 15. Minus 15 is not that cold. On Interlope, minus 15 is like tropics. But here it's just, oof. And I will start a fire, if not before, I will start a fire by that cave that's over here. There's a cave nearby. I don't think I can get there without getting cold. But if it's just marginally not, it's fine. We can slow it down by having a lantern out. But we're just gonna keep going. Gosh, one thing that's weird is that for this episode, I've actually changed my headset. Because my last headset broke. I had it for a few years and it broke. And I replaced it with basically the same one. It's a newer version of the same one. It's a Corsair headset. And the sound is the same. Sounds is great. But when I talk, my voice, I can hear my own voice and it's very muted compared to the old ones. I can tell that this headset has better noise cancellation than the one I had before, because I'm having difficulty hearing my own voice, so to speak. Okay, I think we'll get a little cold, but I'm just going to tank it. It's such a small amount of damage, I think. So the cave is just around the corner. Need to smell a little bit less. We're gonna go down into this little climbing area here instead of taking the usual route. So we're just gonna go here. Might get a sprain doing this, but it's fine. Just go down here. Hug the wall. Keep hugging the wall. And we probably will get a sprain, but we'll try. And then there's different routes you can take from here, but I'm just going to take this route. Down we go. There we are. Marginally cold. Yeah, let's get into this cave. Let's say I think we might be warm here, and if not, I was going to start a fire. Simple as that. And chain torch it, pretty much. There's Wolfie. There's Wolfie. We have to kill this wolf. If I'm not warm back here, which I am, okay. I guess we can kill this wolf. Let's go. There's a warm bear now. This corpse... Oh no, it's the backpack. Has matches. We can map it just for the fun of it. Warm up a little bit. There we go. We don't need the wolf carcass for anything, except maybe the hide, I guess. I guess we could harvest the hide. There's the matches. Just to warm up a bit, I guess. Don't really need to, but it will be faster. So I guess we could do that, yeah. Let's just do it. Then also I can warm up my teas and all that stuff. Let's just make a fire. We don't have to be that stingy. And let's get that book here. We're gonna harvest the wolf hide, not the rest, I don't think, because it just gives parasites. It doesn't really, it's not really worth it.
Fire.
So we can harvest the hide, and in case I want to make a wolf coat down the line. Alright, now.
Oh, lucky day.
We can make a little bit of water. As in one. Here also we can make 1 liter. I don't think we need to use a coal actually. We can just harvest the... Alright, we'll use the knife. And I'll just carry the hide with me. The hides don't smell, so that's not a big deal. Getting late, but I'm not too worried about that, because I can sleep in the basin. There's a cave there. Okay. So that's almost done. We can go... Oops! Take the water. We can cook some... Yeah, what can we make here? Can we make peach pie? Yeah, we want to make peach pie. That's the one we want to make. Before we do that, let's just make teas. I want to make peach pie. Or rosehip pie, rather. Not peach pie. 52 minutes. And we can make a potato. 39 minutes. Okay. Might as well in that case. I think I'm gonna keep the rose hips for the pies though. I saw there were some rose hips here. We can grab. We could stay here and sleep actually, just to pass some time, but I think I'd rather not. I think I'd rather go to the basin, which since it's right there. It's really not far at all. And then sleep in the cave that's down there. Over here there's some acorn trees. I'm going to grab those so I can make more acorn grounds. Although I don't have the hammer with me, it's the only thing. And more rose hips over there. I think I want these rose hips. Gosh, it's getting cold really fast. Like really fast. Could grab this rabbit, but I don't think it's necessary. It's on 2.
Gotta warm up somehow.
We should be able to get back without getting cold, I think. Maybe marginally not. Okay, well that's fine. Like 1% damage or something. 2%. The wolf is dead. There can be 2 wolves in this region, this area rather. Usually it's just 1, but there can be 2. Can also be none. 17 minutes. Let's prepare one of these rose hips. Okay, 1 minute already. It's cooked. Let's make some teas. 8 minutes. Acorns, prepare the acorn. And I think I can convert that into a large acorn. Is that right? Oh yeah, 1 minute. Which we can then cook. We can ground it later. 8 minutes. Pies have been cooked. I want to make more pies. I'm gonna do that now though. No, I don't think so. In fact, I'm gonna eat one of them now. Oh well, here they are. Was this hot? I don't care about the headache, it's not a big deal. There we are. Let's just make reishi tea. And let's just start warming our teas. It's not a tea. I get this question all the time and I answer it often, but I think people dismiss it. But people always ask me, why do I heat up all of my teas? Why not just heat up like 3 or 4 and then drink those? Well, it's just because of timing issues. Because when you're out there walking, if you've heated up 3 of them, say, you need to go into your inventory and find the ones that are hot. Well, if they're all hot, you can just go here and just choose it. Speaking of which, I think I have teas in here, don't I? Yeah. Transfer all of those. And you right-click them to prevent them burning. Paired rosips we can cook. We can also heat up the peaches. We might as well drop our tools so that we can heat them up without smashing the can, without using the tools to open it rather. We don't need the recycle can. Okay, I think we're more or less done there. Acorn pancakes, do I want to make acorn pancakes? I don't think so. Not yet at least. I think we're good. Okay, let's take the ratio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Getting a bit thirsty.
6, 7, and 8. We can put all of that into our thermos. And I guess I picked up more than I needed. In 10 minutes we go, I think. I'm actually cold now. That's alright though. We can just drink teas. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. We got enough of everything. Alright, sweet. So let's grab some torches to keep the fire going. How heavy am I exactly? A little bit heavy, but manageable. Terrible torch, but... Good. And then one more. Let's just drink a rosehip tea. I do want to have some rosehip teas handy, because if I find the moose and I get stomped, which I really don't want, but if that happens, I'd like to have some teas ready to fix that. Although we do have painkillers as well, so it's not a biggie. Moose stomping is something you want to avoid. It's not that bad for your survival in the sense that if you do get stomped by a moose, what happens is you take a percentage damage. It's kind of like the bear. The bear doesn't usually kill you unless you're very low health. So you lose a set amount of health basically, with the moose stumping. I don't have the exact numbers in my head, but Bashrop will have it. But the thing with the moose stumping is the affliction. You get broken body, which is just terrible. And broken body lasts for... how long does that last? It lasts for a while. I think it's like... is it 10 days or something? I can't remember exactly. It's a while. And for those 10 days, you can't climb ropes. I don't think you can even run, or you can run very limited. And you can't carry as much, and you are exhausted all the time. There's so much stuff happening. We're going to head into the basin. We're going to use this shortcut that's right here. And this will lead down into the basin. Unless they put up some sort of death wall that I don't know about, which would be weird, but I guess could have happened. We should be safe going down here. But I'm going to grab a new torch before I do. Also drink a reishi tea. Up there, light this one. It doesn't matter if you get sprains because we are going to heal soon anyway. There's the there's that. This is that moment where I'm like, maybe I should have backed up my saves in case they added a death roll here that I didn't know about. By the way, when you get an affliction called rigid joints or something, then you take damage from sprains. Oh, that died. And when that happens, goating is basically out of the picture. Can't goat anymore. Can't do shortcuts like this. I mean, you can, but once the last affliction hits in, if you start goating down places like this and you get a sprain, you're going to take damage, and that damage is permanently lost, so you don't want to do that.
I'll make it. I'll need some first aid soon.
There we are.
Smarts a bit.
We got a billion sprains doing that, but we got down here. We're unlikely to be doing that again. I'm going to drink 2 teas. Because we're gonna get cold soon. A rose sip. That's what cure pain. I think that'd probably be good enough. Okay, so here we're now in Milton Basin, and up ahead and on the left is a cave, and we're gonna sleep there because we're too heavy and it's getting late and it's dark. We're going to stay there. And there's a moose spawn here as well. It can be right to our right now, but also a little bit more forward. We should probably be able to see it. If I see the moose right now, I will drop my stuff in the cave and go back out and kill the moose. If I don't see it, I'll check later. And if the moose is not there, it can be up in by the road outside the Milton town. But we're not going to go and do that now. Another time. If the moose isn't here, we're going to go to Fallen Muskeg. We're going to go there anyway. Pick a bunch of birch bark from the birch forest there. And then check the moose spawn on the way back to Mystery Lake. If it's not there either, we'll go to Bleak Inlet. I am not seeing any marking.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Cool. It doesn't look like there's markings. I think the moose might be somewhere else. Unless it's that markings over there. That might be markings over there actually. It's kind of hard to make out. I don't think it is markings though. Maybe it is. We'll check in the morning. I don't see the moose right now. We're not gonna go there anyway. But anyway, here's the cave. So in here is one of our caves we can go to. And there's some coal here as well. Let's see if we're warm inside there, which I don't think we are, but let's check. Okay, we are actually warm here. Okay, nice. Let's drop our food. Let's drop our hide. And we could just sleep right away, really, to warm up. Could just do that. Sleep for 1 hour. Warm us up. And I don't think we need a fire to survive the night, actually, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, nice. That's good. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna pass the night here. Let me just pass some time doing something else. So we're going to use the whetstone to repair our knife. We've been using our knives quite a lot. And then when we're rested, and this morning we'll go check for the moose. If you're wondering why the sound is like weird, the sound is going in and out of the wind, that's because of the pain. When you have pain or headache, that happens. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Pain has been healed. One more time. Milton Basin, for now, is a great place to practice surviving outdoors. Because you have this cave here, where you're warm, usually, if your gear is okay. Then outside you have wolves, rabbits, deer, and a moose. And you can also fish if you make a fishing hole. So you got everything you really need here, and sticks respawn. So this is a great place to practice that. I think now we're going to sleep. It's cold, but I think it'll be okay. I think so. But we might not want to risk it. We might want to sleep like 2 hours and then go from there. Food-wise, we're going to eat our meat. There we are. We're not going to drink any herbal tea or anything like that. I'm going to sleep like 2 hours, I think, and then I'm going to check the temperature from there. Alright. It's getting colder and colder, but unless a blizzard hits, I think we should be okay. Question is, do you want to gamble with that, though? I don't think we do want to gamble with that. Out here. I think we're going to sleep like 4 hours. Because that's not going to kill us, I don't think. Is it going to kill us? Yeah. We'll do 2 hours. We won't recover as much health. It's just too risky. If my gear was a little bit better, then I could have slept. But if a blizzard hits, I think my gear is just a little bit too low to actually survive it. See, now it's barely warm, as you can see. Because we're going to do this in increments. There's the blizzard. There it is. And we are actually warm, but marginally. But temperature is dropping. It's dropping, see? So we would have gotten cold. And we're obviously not going to look for the moose right now. Yeah. I'm going to sleep 1 hour though, I think. No, it's getting colder still. Is it getting colder still? Yeah, it is. Then we can't sleep. Yet, anyway. We can do other stuff though. Oh, I could have drunk one of these. I always forget I have the thermos. I need to repair my socks soon. Okay. How cold is it? Minus 15. We can pass time. Yeah, as you can see, I'm getting cold. Okay, we're gonna just wait out this blizzard by sleeping first and cooking when we're rested. I'm gonna start a fire and I'm gonna cook water and sleep for 2 hours. And if the blizzard is still raging after that, I'm just gonna do some cooking, cook some pies or whatever. Go from there. This will be a mini base if the moose is here. Okay, put the wood on. Put 3 hours. And then we're going to put our pot on, and so the skillet, this water's going to burn, but it doesn't matter. We're still gonna do it. Sleep for 2 hours. Alright. Yeah, that vaporized. Okay, so it's still a blizzard, so we're gonna have to stay here until the blizzard subsides. So that means we're gonna do some cooking.
Not sure I can carry much more.
We'll do more roasted pies. And we'll do acorn grounds. No, we're not gonna do that. Ptarmigans, I'm afraid. Ranger stew is not bad. Venison stew we could have made later, but I don't have broth. Need ptarmigans for broth. I guess we'll just make water. We can, while we wait, we can... What can we do? We can now break down some of the poor quality torches, I guess. There isn't really much to do other than passing time, I guess. Yeah, rose. I guess we can make a rose sip. We don't do this. We have a lot of rose sips. 21 minutes. Okay, in that case, let's make one more prepared rose sips. This is a long blizzard. 5 minutes. Okay. Make another one. Can we make another one? Yeah, we can. Let's make another one. Eat the meat. And we can sleep for like an hour. The water might evaporate. We'll see. Alright. Nice. Okay, we're gonna check now for the moose. We're gonna keep going.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And we're just gonna keep going because we might leave this fire burning here, I guess, just to warm up. You can put like... No, we're gonna take this with us in case it's in case the moose is there. Let's do it like this. And let's also empty our thermos. Where's our thermos? Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Oh, slippery fingers today. There we go. And in case the moose isn't there, I want to take all the stuff with me. We're kind of heavy, way more heavy than I would like, but it is what it is. Let's deal with it. Grab a torch. Put a couple sticks on here in case I want to come back, because this fire is warmer than whatever I'll make, so. That's fine. Okay. Take all of these. We're heavy, but we'll just deal with it. Let's go now and see if the moose is there. If it is, we're going to kill it. If it's not there, we're going to keep moving. We could wait and see, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think I'd rather keep moving. I don't think there are moose markings. Unless I'm wrong. I do want the birch anyway, so we're gonna check. I don't think there are moose markings. No. Kind of hard to see. I don't think so. So I think the moose is the other location. But the moose is actually up by the road outside Milton. So this moose is not active. That's a shame, but that's okay. It is what it is. Okay, I'm still gonna grab the birch bark that's here, because that will heal me, and also his teas. Let's drink some rosehip teas and whatnot. It's not a ton of birch here, but there's some. Okay, well, the cattails we can. I'm way heavier than I would like to be. It's a bit annoying. I might use a sled there, because you have to cross a pretty large expanse of ice. And I might get my sled out. Make this a bit faster. I want to grab the birch bark first. I guess we can take the sapling too. And some more birch. I would like a lot more. But we're going to Marsh Ridge, which also has a lot of birch. So we're going to get quite a bit of birch bark right now.
Feel my hands.
Not a lot of birch here. Okay, there might be some more over there, but we'll leave this one. Can run nice. Okay. This torch is actually going to go out because I'm going to use the sled to speed things up.
Oh, come on.
That doesn't matter. Let's drop the sled and put it in where we can. The head is heavy. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That was not the idea. Okay, we're not heavy anymore. Let's go. We're cold though. Didn't get that much birch bark from it, which is a bit annoying, but a load of deer and stuff here, which is great. So this is a really cool place to survive. It's a really cool place. There's some more birch. This is to grab that. We need to drink some more teas. I'm almost full in terms of my hunger meter, so this is only going to go so far. Let's see if we can drink this last rosehip tea.
Come on.
There we are. Let's
Come
go.
on.
Go as far as we can without getting cold. We're going to leave the rest of the cattails for later. Takes too long. But yeah, it's if you ever want to practice surviving outdoors, Milton Basin is a great place because there's so many resources. So you got birch bark that's renewable, you have fish that's renewable, and you have animals, potentially a moose, but if not, you can see there's deer around, there's rabbits, there's wolves, so you got a lot of food there. There's quite a lot of cattails too. There's some coal in that cave there. So what you can do is camp up in that cave, and ideally you want to come here. If you want to practice surviving outdoors, ideally you want to come here with gear that's already good enough to survive outdoors, so that that won't be an issue. Surviving in that cave. If you want to really basically survive in that cave there without making a fire. Drink this tea. Okay, now we don't... There are ways to exploit the teas. I can do that right now. But yeah, if you have good enough gear to survive in that cave without making a fire, then that's great. Then you're good, because then you can just camp in there, sleep in there, and whenever you need to, you make you go out, you kill deer, rabbits, maybe wolf, take it back, cook it, and set up a bunch of food and water in that cave, and rinse and repeat. So when I want to survive long-term outdoors, very often this is where I camp out. It's a good place to practice your skills, to practice your hunting. It's all in one little area. The animals can't really go anywhere other than this particular area. Getting cold again, but I can't really...
I'm so cold.
Can't really go faster. Because the... I'm full. I shouldn't actually have eaten the meat because now my stomach is full. But that's okay. We're doing fine with health. And so I'm not too worried about it. We can even sleep in this cave that's up here to warm up. Once I get to Fallen Muskeg now, I'm gonna pick up my sled and go indoors and warm up. This is a potential moose spawn as well here in Fallen Muskeg, but the moose isn't there because we saw the moose markings somewhere else in Fallen Muskeg, so we know where the moose spawns in Fallen Muskeg, and it's not here. There we go. We're gonna drop this sled. Take everything in, pick it up. And here's a bunch of birch, and I want all that for healing. But we need to warm up first, so we don't take as much cold damage. Used to be guaranteed stim here as well, but they removed that. But just here around this corner here, there is a cave. I always call this Edge March. That's not the name of it, it's Marsh Ridge. And right here there's a cave. You can also find coal in here. And we're going to take this cave going out of this little ridge. Here in the snow I'm going to drop things that are heavy because we don't need it like right now. And there's no wolves here. So you can just drop everything that's heavy right here in the snow. But I don't need it. Food as well, sure. Sled we can bring, I guess. Okay, good enough. But before, oh, actually, sorry, the bedroll. I'm gonna sleep like an hour. We can warm up a little bit and go from there. Maybe one more hour. Alright. We're more or less warm. We'll come back here. We're gonna go and quickly grab as much birch as we can. It's quite cold, so let's try and be quick about this. There's also a cave over here with some loot that we want to check out. Yeah, this used to have a guaranteed stim right here. Interlope, but they removed that. Yeah, so now we're just going to grab the all the resources we can, focusing on birch bark. We probably will get cold, but I think I'm okay taking a little bit of cold damage here. See though. Okay, I saw some birch bark over here. There we are. There's also rabbits here. There are ptarmigans. I guess I might grab a ptarmigan if I see one. I should make fire hardened arrows actually. I haven't gotten around to that. Next opportunity. Here I don't think there's a lot of birch. I hope they don't add wolves to this area. They might, who knows. We're getting cold, but it's fine. I'm gonna take the damage. Okay. ptarmigans over here.
If I don't...
I might grab one. So I can harvest it indoors. And make broth. Could kill them, but then I don't like using regular arrows for that. This angle is really awkward. Did I spook them? Yeah, I did. I spooked them. Oh well. I was too impatient. That's alright. Kind of wanted one for broth, but that's okay. Okay, more birch. There's usually more birch around here. Some more. We probably will spend a night in this cave that's over here. Do a bunch of stuff until we get tired enough. Like make teas. I want to have as many teas as I can for the late game. But this is practically the late game because you want to maintain as much health as you can. So I don't really care if I use them now. Fine. This also maintains scurvy, of course. I don't think scurvy is going to be an issue for a while because we're eating so many plants that scurvy is not going to be an issue for a long time. Unless they changed it that it kicks in after 5 days or whatever, you know. I'm not sure exactly what the setting is for that. Okay, there we are. So it probably will stay in this cave. If not this cave, then the one that's a bit further down. We'll see. In any case, let's pick up all this stuff.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There we are. Heavy, but manageable. You might want to warm up here by crafting some mushrooms and things. And then either make a fire or... and keep going, or maybe just stay here for the night. It depends, really. So basically what we're going to do now, when we come out of this cave, is we're going to hug the wall, so to speak. And we're going to head towards another cave that's in the northern part of Fallen Muskeg. Do I actually have the Polaroid for this? I do have the Polaroid for this, yeah. Don't need a rope. And then we're going to head to the moose spawn. We're too heavy, which is a bit annoying because I'm carrying too much stuff. But I'm not going to drop coal and stuff like that. There's more coal that way, but we're not going to bother. We're going to go just straight out. This mode it's really brutal with the haunted mind and that. Not haunted mind, but the frozen bone, frigid bones. Yeah, because you take so long to heat up that even if you make campfires all the time to stay warm,
carry this load for much longer.
it's really it takes so long. So. It's much harder than Nogoa. Like, the Nogoa custom difficulty is probably the hardest difficulty in the game, ignoring self-imposed infliction ones like Outer, Nogoa, Marksman, and all that stuff. Nogoa probably is the hardest, but this is harder than Nogoa. The only exception is in the beginning. Like, day one of this challenge is basically just Interloper, and then it turns into Interloper Plus, then it turns into Nogoa Light, and then it turns into like Nogoa Plus, basically is what happens. There's some more coal. I'm carrying a lot of coal, I should start using it. Isn't this back to the cave? Yeah, okay. I guess I kind of did go there then. We're doing right with health. I would have liked to have a bit more health, but I didn't want to risk sleeping in that cave. So we'll just see how we get on. A lot of coal in the morning, I remember. That's good. I think I'm going to start lighting more fires to reserve my health more. I know in the beginning of this video I was like, I'm going to try not to take any damage at all. And I haven't really fulfilled that. I've regenerated, but not as much as I would like. We could maybe stay here for the night rather than keep going. Because we can pass time and heal. Maybe that's a better idea. It's not like we're in a hurry as such, really. Yeah, I think we might do that. We'll stay here in this cave for the night. Because we're not going to get cold here, even if a blizzard hits or whatever. Because we're indoors. And then we'll head out in the morning or so. We can do some harvesting of found plants and that sort of thing. While we wait. Yes, I think we'll do that. There's no point continuing. I mean, I could eat pies and that, but I'm really heavy. Much heavier than I would like. Let's just drop our curing things. Right, so we're going to do that. We're going to pass some time. Let's have some water. Let's actually drink. No, we'll drink regular water. So we're going to pass some time now. We don't have any books or anything, but we can do sharpening, stuff like that. We can do this stuff. Repair mushrooms. Let's do an hour at a time. It's going to pass as much time as we can into the night. We want to use these herbal teas also while they still count. And once you reach the last affliction, they don't do anything. They're just regular teas. Yeah, how long it takes to heat up in this this place. Okay, so that's all done. How much tinder do we have? A lot. A lot. And we're really heavy, like way heavier than we should be. I think it's a lot of it's the water and other things. Let's eat the deer meat. Drink. I need to dump something. I wouldn't mind mapping that tower over there, since we have the Polaroid. That would be good. Right. We're just going to pass some time, really. I want to rest as long as I can. I think I want to rest like 14 hours, if possible. I don't think I can do that, though, unless we pass time into like the whole next day. So it's going to pass for a little while. We're not really in a hurry. Not really. Yeah, let's eat the other meat. And then drink, and then we're going to sleep. I think it's the coal is what weighs so much. 10 kilos. And I should have drunk my herbal tea, but well. Alright, it's morning. We're gonna sleep a little bit longer, I think. Yeah. Oops. We don't need to rest fully. Just sleep as long as we can. Alright, let's keep going, I think. What's our health at the moment? 60. Good enough. And yeah, we're heavy, but we can manage. Any more meat or whatever? Anything that smells? No, nothing. It's gonna be cold out, but not extremely cold. I'm gonna start making some fires using coal to keep moving and maintain my health.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, weather's terrible. I'm gonna leave the cattails and stuff for now, except the ones we run into. Here there can be wolves. Gosh, look how fast I am losing my my warmth here. I have to make a fire sooner than expected. I want to keep moving though, I don't want to stay put all the time. But I want to see if there's wolves here. Are there wolves? Oh, but we're gonna make a fire like right here. Because we're already getting cold. No, actually, change my mind. We're gonna make a fire. I might take 1 or 2% damage because I want to make a fire up here, because then I can map while I'm at it. And yeah, I'll get cold, but we'll just deal with it. We got birch. Once we get down to the lower levels, I can use the sled. Get there faster. Look how fast our meters are draining, it's insane. Alright, up here by this tower, we are going to make our fire. Oh yeah, can even break down this crate if I want to, but I don't really care about that.
So cold.
Yeah. Not birch bark. Oh, I didn't mean to use the cedar wood, but well. Too late for that. We have a ton of coal now, so you can use that to stay warm.
On fire.
Let's see what happens if we put like 3 pieces of coal on here. So it's like baking hot. How does that impact this? 1, 2, 3. Now it's going to be like 60 degrees. Here's the location. Oh, it's picking up. Let's quickly drop some teas. Oh, it's going to blow out my fire as well. So much for the mapping. I'm heating up faster. I wonder if I can move this fire. I suppose so, no. Very small margins. How about here? Yeah. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna push this as far as we can. Until this is burned out, and then we'll go. Because it's a blizzard. Let's drink one of them now. Eat up faster. Gonna wait until the last possible minutes. Okay, a lot of coal definitely helps. It definitely helps. Come on. Come on. As long as we can. Embers. I think we can go now. And let's go. Go. We're gonna go to this other cave that's not too far from here. And then we'll go from that. We'll start a fire if we have to, which is likely. Gonna come down to the water now very soon. There we are. Pretty much gonna hug the water line. And there's a cave. Is it here or is it further? I think it is here. Let's see if we can get to this cave without getting cold. I think it's up here. I think. I don't go to this particular cave that often, so I'm a little rusty on it, but I think it is up here. Keep drinking. Getting one more.
That didn't work.
No, it did work, Astrid, just not in that way. To here? I think it might be the here. No, it's this way. Yeah, I'm going around the lake. I'm heading towards Poacher's camp, but I need to go this way. I'm pretty sure. This should be it. There we go. There we go. And here we are. Are we warm in here? Yes, we are. So we might as well wait out this blizzard. Alright, blizzard is done. Very windy still though. Let's sleep one more hour maybe. That's more like it. We're fully warm. It's late in the day. Will still be cold going out there, but okay. Yeah. I'm gonna grab these mushrooms. There are some wolves around here. We have to be a little bit careful with that. How many sticks do I have? Enough. I just need sticks to start a fire, really. There's so many mushrooms in Fallen Musket. It's insane. So many. And I haven't even picked all of them out. I think I've picked up maybe close to half now. But it's loads. I might be able to get to the moose point before having to make the need to make a fire. Let's check this moose too. If this moose is not here, it's Bleak Inlet time. It's Bleak Inlet time because there will be a moose there and we're just rotating around. The alternative is to just keep rotating. You can go back to Trappers and then see if it's there, and if it's not there, go back to Milton, check the spawn I didn't check, then go back here again, for example. You can do that, but then you're just going in circles, hoping it spawns, and basically it can spawn every 42 hours, sorry, 48 hours, sorry. So if it's not here now, of course I don't know when that 48-hour like frame is, so that could mean that the moose spawns, you know, the next morning. It could mean that it's 2 mornings from now. I don't know. But you can camp near moose spawn and just check frequently, and you'll be fine. But I prefer just to keep moving, really. It's amazing how fast the meters drain, especially when you're running. Alright, let's see if we got the moose here. Come on. We've been through a lot. Let's see if we can find this moose. Got wolves. I'm gonna have to make a fire regardless, but moose? No moose. Okay. Annoying. Can spawn while we're here, but it's unlikely. Let's make some teas and keep going. It looks like it is Bleak Inlet after all.
Fire. Come on.
Because this moose just refuses to spawn. So it is what it is.
Perfect.
using 3 just because.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Okay. How much water do I have? A decent amount. Let's make a liter though. And here we can make... can I change it to... yeah. Make birch tea first. And while that's preparing I can make some mushrooms. Oh, now we're warming up really fast with 3 pieces of coal. Wow, look at that. 44 degrees, okay. So you can still warm up really fast. That's good. Good to know. I grab that one, another one. Okay, warming up really fast there, which is great. Birch tea will help us heal. Oh, this one's cold. 2 minutes to boiled. Yeah, we're warm. Nice. That's very good. 5 minutes. I think we just lost time here. Can I heat up pancakes? No, I guess not. Mushrooms. And mushrooms. We could also heat up our soup. 30 minutes already? No. Let's create one. I think actually we'll just go now. This worked like a charm, having that much coal. Let's go. Not that cold anymore. I could head back to Trappers, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna head to Bleak Inlet to find this moose. There will be a moose there. Wolf on my right. You can hear him walking around. So we've been there before, haven't we? But now we're looking for the moose. So we've done a whole loop now. Checking Mystery Lake, Milton Basin, and also here. Yet no moose can be found. I'm gonna drink my birch teas while they still work. I can heal a bit while we're at it. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. I don't care about running, because then I can get tired and I can sleep in the cave. But I'm not too worried about that part. The main thing with running is it really drains your calories. That's really the main issue with it. Might as well take these. It's not that far to the cave, so we'll go. I could leave some stuff here on by the tracks and pick them up later, but I'm not gonna do that. If I kill this moose in Bleak Inlet, I'm going to drag pretty much all of it back to base. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have the means to survive in Bleak Inlet. Timberwolves I would prefer to just ignore. If I do get attacked by them, I'm just going to scare them away. I don't think I'm going to kill them. God, I can't be bothered to do that. Another wolf. Actually, kind of. It's not nearly as cold as I would have thought. Because I'm getting cold pretty slowly. I guess because it's minus. It's a better torch. Go away. Where are you? Go away as well. Okay. Let's keep going. Not too far. I might eat a pie just to move a bit faster, because I'm losing fatigue really fast. But I'm not too bothered. I'm happy to get to that cave and be exhausted. But if it gets really low, I'll do it. Let's just drink another one before they get cold. Oh, this one's just about to get cold. There we are. Now they're gonna get cold. I still have warm reishi teas though. I like to hear what I can. In Bleak Inlet is also birch bark. Not a lot, but there is some. When you come out of the Bleak Inlet cave, there can be a moose spawning almost immediately to your right. And if it's not there, just continue going to the right a little bit, and there's a birch forest there. And you can find some birch bark, like not a lot, but like, I don't know, 5, 6, something like that, 8. And there can be a moose spawn there too, and if it's not there, it's going to be a washout trailer. And if for some reason it's a neither, or any of those 3, you could just keep going. And stay for a night, check the next day. It's very likely that one of them will be up. I don't think I've ever been to Bleak Inlet and a moose isn't up. Well, this is pretty, isn't it? Look at this. Sun is setting and it's light fog. So you get this really like brown mist. Yeah, that's very cool. A long journey. We're back to all the way back here now. That's something. Should be able to get there without getting cold. I'm gonna let the fire die out though, because I don't have anything to like cook that's urgent. So I'm gonna sleep in the cave throughout the night. Let's grab a new torch. I don't think I need to drink another tea. I don't think. That was a bit of a scare. I think I'll get there without being cold, but if not, I'll just get my thermos out. I'd rather not go hypothermia again, thank you very much. That would be great not to have that. Still a load of mushrooms everywhere. Let's keep running. I think even if you walk here, I think we'll get there in time. Then I think I'll ditch this torch because as long as I have one for the fire I'm gonna make, it's fine. I'm wondering, I might have to drink one. A long trek it's been looking for this moose. This is one of the upsides of not spawning in Ash Canyon. Because if you spawn anywhere else than like Ash Canyon, Two Wolf Mountain, or Pleasant Valley, or I guess Black Rock, if you don't spawn near it and you don't go there early, hey Wolfie, then what you can do is you can loot these areas, and let's call it lower Great Bear. And, you know, forge and do all that stuff. And then, if you don't, once you have the bow and arrow, if you haven't found the moose yet, you can then head to Ash Canyon and you just kill the first moose you find on the way. You're likely to find a moose on the way to Ash Canyon, Pleasant Valley, Tin Wolf Mountain, Black Rock, sorry, Ash Canyon or whatever. So it is possible. Good enough. Alright, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna stay for the night.
Man, this pack is getting...
Ah, neat. Alright, let's just pass some time doing some stuff here. We were healing pretty fast because of the birch bark. Okay, we're going to sleep. Why can't there we are. Drop our doing stuff. Let's drink our herbal tea. Actually, before we do that, let's eat whatever, doesn't really matter. A potato. Let's eat still chocolate bar. Then we can drink our herbal tea. Right, I'm gonna sleep for 7 hours.
I think I need to lay down.
And now it should be good. There we are. Cabin fever risk, that's fine. We're gonna sleep in a cave probably soon. Okay. And then we can... I think I'll keep the... I might eat the peaches. Do I want to eat the peaches? Yeah, maybe I do. Do I get food poisoning? I don't really care. Because I'm going to sleep for 10 hours in that case. Didn't get food poisoning. Drink the summit soda. Getting lighter also, which is good. Oh. Barely. It's still dark though. Still dark. That's okay. Nearly full health. Actually, let's just try and remember that these are here. I'm going to pass through this way anyway. Okay. Nearly full health now. Nearly full health.
I'm not sure I can carry much
Okay,
more.
I'm just going to save it. Okay, fellow survivors. I'm going to call it there. This was actually, I thought, was going to be quite a short episode. Ah, look at the moose. Here it is. There it is. But nope. It turned out to be quite a long one. Searching for this moose, and I couldn't even find it. The same thing happened in the Road to 500 Days. Couldn't find it. But now we're going to head to Bleak Inlet, and I can pretty confidently say there will be a moose there. It's almost certain that there will be one. So we're going to kill that moose, grab the hide, let it cure, get the food, take all that stuff back to base, probably. Drag it through this cave and drag it back to base, probably. Not necessarily though. We could leave food here and just come back here as well. We do need the hide, and while that's curing, we can do some other stuff, kill a bear or whatever. So yeah, this was quite a long one, but we are nearly full health again, and you saw the effects of that slow healing of Haunted Mine because you heal really, really slow. But we're nearly back up to full health, and I don't care if I lose a little bit of health here and there, but I'm going to try and stay up at high health. But as we start approaching the day 40 and thereabouts, which is still a little while away, then I will stay full health all the time. That's the idea, at least. Okay, thank you for watching, survivors. I hope you enjoyed, despite there being no moose, just a search for one, and I'll see you next time. And next time we're bagging that moose. Oh yes. See you next time, survivors. Bye bye.